it's Lara from The Visionary. I'm so excited to connect with you guys on this platform. You know, sometime last year, I made up my mind that I was going to use my voice to impact women, children, and the minute I took that decision, I began to question it. I began to say to myself, but who would even be interested in what you know? Then I remember that over the years, women, friends, family always asked me how I did what I did. People would ask me, how have you done it? All the questions. And, it was funny that the kind of questions they asked me always surprised me because I thought, you don't know this, which is why never take for granted what you know. Okay? So when I remember that, I said, you know what? I should do this because the people want to know what you know. So I took that decision and I began to run with it. And COVID-19 came, pandemic, all of that. But I'm so happy that things have started getting back to normal in spite of the pandemic and all of the uncertainty that came with that. So for me, this is me picking up the pieces, running with what I said I was going to do. And I am hoping that you are also going to do the same. I know that some of you took decisions last year. This is how 2020 is going to look like. These are the things I'm going to do. And then COVID hit all of us literally unawares, and everybody was stuck wondering what to do. But this is the time to pick it up again. This is the time to go back to those dreams, go back to those things you said you were going to do. This is what I am doing. And it's interesting that for me, my mom has been very instrumental in me becoming who I am today. My mom helped to shape me. She really instilled that confidence in me to run with my dreams, to chase what I believed in. And what was even more interesting about it was that growing up, I never got along with my mom. For me, she was too strict. The noise was too much. The harassment was too much. She was not my go-to person. My dad was my go-to person. My dad was my hero, got me out of all the trouble. But when I look back, all the things that have helped me the most in becoming the entrepreneur I am today were learned from my mom. In spite of the noise, in spite of the harassment. I remember in those days, my mom would literally harass me into following her to the store, and I would frown all the way there. But over time, I saw it was interesting attending to these women. Their love for clothes, for jewelry, for shoes and bags intrigued me. And then here I am, many years later, doing the same thing in a slightly different way. And it's been amazing. And I said that to say to moms, amazing moms like you, to women, that what you do with your kids matter a lot. What you teach them. I'm glad we put them in all of these schools. I'm glad for your amazing teens, your energetic teens, your upcoming adults. Fantastic. But what are we teaching them? This is what I have made up my mind to do. To encourage the moms, the women, to become who they are supposed to be, who I know they can be, and also be able to impact their kids, to be who they can be. Because the truth is, you really can't give what you don't have. So this is why, for me, this type of platform is very, very important for us to come together. I know I don't know everything, but I know some things, okay? And I'm willing to share what I have learned in so many years of doing fashion retailing, production, and all of that. I'm definitely willing to share, and I know that our kids can learn. And for me, the question for you is this: the world we have today, the dream jobs, because I know some of you are bankers, some of you work in fantastic organizations, but the reality is this: 10 years from today, 5 years from today, 20 years from today, some of those jobs will not exist. So if we're not showing our kids how to be entrepreneurial, how to think on the double, okay, a lot is not going to happen. those dream jobs are going to be extinct. So what we teach them today matters a lot. It's going to take them the long haul. Those jobs that are existing today are not going to be existing in their world. That is the truth. And I am so glad that I had a mom that had that foresight, and she encouraged me. She assured me that I could do anything I wanted to do. I could reach for my dreams. I would make it if I tried, and I followed that teaching, and it works well for me. So as moms, what are we talking to our kids about? What are we teaching them? Which way are we showing them? But it starts with what you're doing yourself. Because I know some of you have dreams, you have plans that you have been procrastinating about in the last 10, 15 or more years. This is the time to pick it up. This is the time to learn more about how you can make it happen. And I know that as you make it happen for yourself, you make it happen indirectly for your kids, because kids watch us. It's not always about what we say. Many times it's actually about what we do. So this is what this amazing platform is really all about, to show the moms how to do it, in my own little way, and to also show your amazing kids, your energetic teens, and your emerging young adults how to find their way in a world that is about to emerge to them, in a world that is unraveling at a crazy speed. It's just something else. So this is what this platform is about. This is what I'm going to be doing, putting out teaching and all of that. And I'm so excited about our visionary entrepreneurial program going on for kids right now. I'm excited a lot of you have signed up your kids. If you haven't signed up your kids, you should check the link in the description below, and you should sign them up for that program as soon as possible. A lot of things is going to be happening there. Classes are already ongoing. Inspiring movies are there, and a lot more to come. And obviously we need to reach our kids through your platform. So we are hoping that you will make that easy, make that possible for us to reach them. We'll send some of the teachings, the classes, because they will keep coming up, all through the year. We'll have classes for them. They can watch, even when they're in school, maybe over the weekend they can watch. So we hope that you will make it possible for us to not just reach you, but to also reach your kids with some of these fantastic things they need to learn. And one of the things I'm so excited about teaching them this season is financial intelligence, financial education. Some of us did not learn financial education. We did not know nothing about money, bold money moves, until we were adults. And the truth was that it was really late to be learning at that time. But we know better now. So we should teach our kids what we didn't learn then. We should teach them now. So one of the topics that I'm so excited that we're diving into very soon is budgeting. And this is the 21st century. How do we learn budgeting without applying it to online? Okay, to how we can use it with the internet. This is what we're going to be teaching. So we're going to be teaching them budgeting. We're going to be teaching them Excel. Okay, so we want them to be able to know the inflow and the outflow of money. We want them to have a proper grasp of that. I personally hated budgeting. I still struggle with it. Maybe if I learned it earlier, it would have helped. Maybe if you learned it earlier, it would have helped you take some of those right decisions, do some of those things you said you were going to do. This is why we need to teach them. The truth is that if you have a 10-year-old or more that is on their way to boarding house, they should know about budgeting. You're going to, for the first time in their life, they're going to be handling cash. They should go to school with that knowledge that this is how much mom and dad gave me. This is my budget. This is what I plan to do. This is how much things are going to go for in the talk shop, in the whatever. This is how much is going to go out. This is how much I'm going to save. This is how much I'm going to keep. All of that. And I know that some of us in university, I remember then, our parents give us money. When we get to school, literally after 1 month, where everybody's broke and we're soaking Gary, and you would say statements like, I don't even know what I did with the money. That is for me the saddest statement ever. I don't know what I did with the money. And some of you are adults, some of you amazing women still see that today. Money hit your account and you're like, I don't even know what I did with the money. Yes, you don't know because you don't budget. This is why we're going to teach these kids, even before they earn money, we need to flood their mind with the importance of budgeting and the beauty of budgeting. It will help them, and we're going to teach them using Excel and so many other things. And this is why you want to stay tuned to this platform, because a lot of amazing things are going to happen. We have our Generation Z tribe. I'm so excited about that tribe because these are the cool emerging people of tomorrow. So we're going to be putting a lot of our classes, a lot of our videos in that class. You don't want your kids to miss this. Trust me, you will thank me later. And like I said before, I do have programs that I'm working on for my super women, and is loading, is coming up soon. So I also want you to watch out for that. But I'm also going to be doing some teachings for moms. I'm going to be throwing out a lot of information there. I'm going to send you emails. So pardon me, and just stay glued to this platform, and plan to be inspired, you know, and plan to make a difference in 2020, in spite of the pandemic, in spite of all the uncertainties, in spite of everything that has gone wrong so far. It's time to pick it up from here and run with your dreams, run with the vision, do what you said you were going to do. And I definitely believe in the saying, go afraid. So thank you so very much. I look forward to connecting with you on a regular basis, weekly basis on this platform. And like I said, I want you to, if you've not registered your kids for the Visionary Entrepreneurial Program, you should check the link below. You should check the link in your description for the program and sign them up. And if you've signed up your kids, you took a very good decision. I know they will thank you later. We'll send you the link to the Gen Z tribe, where other classes are going on, teaching is going on, videos are going on, a lot is happening, and I look forward to seeing your kids there as we go along. Thank you and take care. Bye.